Good morning, Vijay. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. सर आप मेल चेक करो ना, सबको बोलो मेल चेक करें। हाँ जी, व्हाट्सएप करो। हाँ जी, हाँ जी। सर अगर आपके पास आ गया, सबका गया हुआ है, ईमेल आईडी तो फिर चेक करनी होगी अपनी। Good morning, ma'am. Uh, सर राजेंद्र सर,
हाँ जी,
अपना DPS अमृतसर DPS लिख के ना YouTube ते DPS अमृतसर DPS चेक करियो लाइव आ रहा।
एक मिनट। ठीक है। DPS पूरा अमृतसर।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
हाँ करेगा मैं। बैनर देख रहे हैं?
हाँ, वो दिवाली वाला ना।
हाँ दिवाली वाला।
बस ठीक।
यार पावर्ड बाय स्टेज।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, वो आया।
दिवाली वाला ना। दिवाली वाला। यार पावर्ड बाय स्टेज। इधर लिंक देना बच्चे को।
आ रहा सर, आ रहा।
अच्छा, दो आ रही है, टू लाइव्स नहीं हो रही है।
नहीं सर, एक ही है।
रजिंद्र सर ने ज्वाइन किया, बाकी लोगों ने भी नहीं ज्वाइन किया उनके पार्टिसिपेंट्स में।
उनको लिंक बता गया।
हाँ तो चला गया।
जतिन सर लिंक कितने पा रहे हो?
सर प्रिंसिपल ऑफिस।
सर मेरी देना ओनली फॉर पार्टिसिपेंट्स।
नहीं, ये स्टूडेंट्स के लिए होगा यूट्यूब लिंक।
सर यूट्यूब लिंक तो 9:30 पे डालेंगे ना, पहले सारे लोग जुड़ तो जाएं। जसप्रीत सर वगैरह आए नहीं, सबसे पहले प्रेयर सुनती है।
यूट्यूब पे 2 लाइव के शो कर रहा है सर। एक ही है,
एक ही है सर।
2 लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, क्या हाल है सर? आपके लगता है कितने लोग मीट करने? जितेंद्र सर,
मैं
सर एक मेल तो आई हुई है कैंसिल इवेंट रिसीव वाला था, वो पहले था। अब नया लिंक जो आपने ज्वाइन कर लिया ओके है वो, ठीक। वो वाला लिंक शेयर हो गया था बहुत बच्चों के साथ, फिर गड़बड़ चांसेस से इससे कैंसिल कर दिया।
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, गुड मॉर्निंग। गुड सर।
I will
Okay.
introduce Mr. Jaspreet because he is asking about that.
Otherwise, good morning sir. I think we should start the prayer.
Okay.
है ना? We do it in the assembly. सर एक लाइन खाली बोली जा सकती है।
दिवाली के ऊपर शब्द थोड़ा इसमें बोलना चाहिए इसके ऊपर।
ठीक है सर, आप थोड़ा बता दो। सपोज स्टार्टिंग असेंबली लेटर्स
दिवाली की रात डिले वाली है।
हाँ, तो सर आप हल्का सा आ देना हरजिंदर सर इंट्रोड्यूस सर को कि बिफोर गोइंग द
मैं let's start with the prayer. I will just say that. Let's start with the prayer.
ठीक है।
ठीक है सर।
Good morning. Okay, just we have to take attendance. Who is from class 1? Class 2? किरण जो कौन सी क्लास में हो बेटा? Second. And class 1? कहाँ से हो? कौन सी क्लास में हो? मैम अनंतवीर सिंह है, क्लास फर्स्ट। Okay, Anant, I am not able to see him. He is not here, I think. क्लास 3 से कौन सा बच्चा आया है? क्लास मैम अनंतवीर मुझे नजर नहीं आ रहा है। मेरा फोन है ना। हाँ जी हाँ जी ओके ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। सबसे पहले अनंतवीर ने ही परफॉर्मेंस करनी है। आई थिंक हरिंदर सर वी शुड टेल दी स्टूडेंट्स।
Yes, ma'am.
अनंतवीर आफ्टर द प्रेयर यू विल बी इनवाइटेड। अनंतवीर आपको इनवाइट करेंगे फिर आपने सबसे पहले आपने बोला। इज इट द वे सर?
Yes, ma'am.
I think they are not knowing.
Ma'am, it's class. We are coming from first to 12th.
Yes. Fail class 2. From class 2, Kiran Jot. Okay. Class 3, Kiran. Class 4. Class 5.
Mom,
2, 3, Josan. Is that so?
yes, mom.
Class 6.
I am from class 6.
Right. Perfect. 7. From class 7.
I'm Samira.
Class 8. Class 8. Suman B. Josan. Please inform Paranjyoti ma'am that student of class 4th has not joined.
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ उनको कॉलेज से बोलो कि 4th क्लास के बच्चे ने ज्वाइन नहीं किया मैम। ठीक है। 8 क्लास 8 सर कौन है 8 में वैसे बना?
So,
क्लास 7 का 8 में कॉमन है, so only 7 का ये हो, 8 में नहीं रहेगा। Similarly 9 for 10th one student, only one. Veeramrit, who is the student from 9?
Monica.
Monica.
Here I saw Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
So 11 में सर आपको पता होंगे बच्चे यहाँ पे।
Ma'am, four students from class 11 and 12. So, Jannat, are you there? Yes.
क्या आप अपने मम्मी
You, ma'am.
yes sir.
Okay, Harpreet, are you there? Okay. Gurman
Yes, sir.
and Budiman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now all the students are there.
Students from class 4. Yeah, I think class has joined and Jav is from class 4. Is it so?
Ashur?
Yes, ma'am.
Jav is from class 4. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Before assembly, to say let's start with the prayer. Just please करेंगे सर, ठीक है?
Sir, before welcoming.
हाँ सबसे पहले let's begin with the prayer.
Okay.
Okay. So this complete episode will go online on YouTube. So I think everyone should switch on their cameras. नहीं तो सभी की डीपी आएगी उसमें। When we will start, at least at that time, all cameras should be on. Okay, at that time of prayer.
And students, nobody will turn the mic on until you are asked to speak. So you have to keep your mic off until and unless your turn comes.
So it's 9:25.
मैक्सिमम जब प्रेयर होगी सारे कैमरे अपने ऑन माइक।
नहीं सर, मैं यही कह रही थी जब प्रेयर के टाइम पे सभी बच्चे अपने ध्यान रखेंगे, उससे ये थोड़ा बेटर लुक करेंगे। Yes, Ja, Pratiksha, Kiran, Sukhman, we can see you looking.
Yeah, good morning. I'm fine, sir. Sir, I just want to confirm that have you received the link for the live assembly? Right, right. And it's the second link, sir, where only it is written Diwali Assembly 2020. You must have received two mails. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sir. I'm on the live event right now. It's live. Yeah. Participants have joined around 22 participants have joined right now. 24. Yeah, that can be, or yeah, that be. Yeah, definitely. You can. This will be automatically on. Just click on the link and there will be one page which is open. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I'll confirm it. Not right now.
Students, principal sir
Okay.
has joined.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's a confirmation. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Good morning, sir. Let's begin with the prayer.
Your mic is off.
Your love and successful operations, which reflect of good over evil and brightness over darkness. A blissful morning exchanges with Akash Khandelwal, Honorable Principal Sir, his respected teachers and my dear fellow friends. It is much known along with the to conduct a special assembly on proclamation of Diwali.
The light of lights, the self-luminous and light of the self, is ever shines that lead in the chamber of your heart. 6.3 kilometers all the senses, fix the way on the supreme light, and enjoy the yearly power by attaining illumination of soul. Let's begin this auspicious assembly with the sacrosanct name of God, and for that, I would like to invite Khushmi for
The scripture. Lamps are lighted in the night of Diwali festival. Stars of different variety there in the sky. It defines that on the night of Diwali, we all light up the lamps. Is a way to pay obeisance to God for attainment of love, peace, health, and knowledge. Everyone will worship God and goddesses and place lamps in us, gardens, courtyards. It is time for puja and tradition, and also time for fun and revelry. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Your mind is a powerful thing. When filled with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Your thoughts shape your vision. You see what you choose to see. One small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. So let's hear the thought of day from Bir Amrit.
The thought of the day is, if you cannot, then try to pick up the bags and help them to make into a candle to be the brightest. I repeat, if you cannot bring light in someone's life, then try to pick up bags and help them to mold into a candle to glow their brightest. Poetry, overflow of powerful feelings. It takes its origin from emotion recollected in tranquility, but with ideas, note, and bloody with emotions, all held together. The delicate of skin. Let's hear what Anand Peer say. A tiny dot of past one has to say on the fifth occasion of Diwali. May I invite Anand Peer?
Respected principal sir, teacher and my dear friends, my name is Anand. A very good morning to all of you. My name is Anand. As you know, after in class today I am going to discuss what I want to see Diwali. Diwali is indeed the festival of light against the pollution power, let's take a let's save this planet which is on the earth. Oil and resource that the smoke. Need a citizen who should never drop. Why will this work if we are failed and be ready to take care we inherit? Take this planet as our mother. Protect your beauty, ugly sister and brother. Waste is nothing, my comes to the end. You will enjoy happily and take money.
Thank you, dear. That was simply amazing. Let's hear another more on Diwali. I don't want of us to my name is Kiran Paul, and as you all know, Diwali is I am going to recite a poem on Diwali. Diwali is near who celebration the of your Diwali is near. Oh my God, sounds of crackers, white in here, white in here. Oh my God, no can help. You should here. Diwali is near. Oh my dear, whatever you make the rest of the year. Diwali is near. Oh my dear, what gives us life? Here. Diwali is oh my dear. Diwali is near. Oh my dear. This I should be year after year. Diwali is near. Oh my dear. We did. We should also very happy birthday. Thank you.
Very good. Shabash, Kiran.
Thank you, dear, for this lovely poem.
Ideas are like rabbits. You get a couple and learn how to handle them. And pretty soon you have a dozen. Way to get good ideas is to get lots of ideas and throw bad ones away. You can have brilliant ideas, but you can't get them across. Your ideas won't get you anywhere. Dear audience, let's now hear what ideas a student of 3rd A has about the wonderful festival of Diwali. May I invite you to speak on the topic, my ideas of Diwali?
Tell me, dear friends, is it really to celebrate Diwali firing crackers? Is it really necessary to celebrate Diwali visiting people when COVID-19 is on? Good morning. Keep it wrap up responsibly and donate something to reading. Instead of candles, I'd use oil diyas and LED lights. Dear friends, let's take a pledge this Diwali to stay safe and social distancing and don't fire crackers. See you wish you a happy and safe Diwali. Thank you.
What did you have given, Kiran?
Very nice. Bless you and happy Diwali to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dear, your ideas about Diwali have really inspired me to commemorate this divine festival in a safer way.
Poetry isn't an island, it's a bridge. Poetry isn't a ship, it's a swimming. Poetry is water. Dear friends, I have just read a limerick poetry. A limerick is a 5-line poem that consists of a single stanza and ABB rhyme scheme. Drugs follow a very position structure. All traditional drugs consist of a single sentence, consist of exactly 5 lines, employing on the first, second, and fifth lines, employ a second rhyme on the third and fourth lines. Let's hear two 4 and 5. Job called at work from
A very fashion so respected each and dear friends. Today I was from class 4th B going to share a lyric on the one festival. When I was my neighbor came in anger. When was my cracker? My neighbor came in anger. He came with his tent, but it got a tight vent. He came with his tent, but it got a tight vent. He went like a firecracker. Stay safe, happy Diwali. Thank you.
here, that was marvelous. Now,
Yeah, very good, Natasha.
now let me call upon Sukhmat Joseph from grade 5A for a more lyric on the one.
Hello everybody, I'm Suprika from class 5. Do you know why I have done this decoration? It is just for the let me explain it briefly through my poem. Oh, it's not a simple poem. It's a limerick on Diwali. So let's get started and enjoy the poem. Diwali is the festival of lights, but lights are only lights. When Lord came to Ayodhya after giving Ram the sack and most of us, I hope you enjoyed my poem. Safe, green, and eco-friendly Diwali.
Well done, Natasha. Beautiful. God bless you.
Thank you, Sukhman. Happy Diwali.
Thank you, Mom.
That was really brilliant. Thank you.
Speech is the mirror of the soul. We speak not to tell other people what we think, but to tell ourselves what we think. Speech is a part of thought. Dear audience, let's listen to a powerful speech from Pratiksha Seth, our 6th A out. Why do we celebrate Diwali?
Full of lights takes us to great heights. We see those dazzling dias, savory sweets, and tires are ecstasy. They say we should help the poor, help the needy, and people in distress, as this is the festival of unity and togetherness. A very blissful one to respected principals, serving teachers, and my dear students. Today I, Pratiksha Seth from class A, I hope to deliver a speech on the celebrate. I guess you all love to celebrate Diwali, make rangolis, light up diyas, firecrackers. Have you ever wondered that why do we celebrate Diwali? What is the history? Wait. Be answering all such questions arising in your mind. Diwali, the fest of brightness, hope, and happiness, is celebrated all over India for a host of reasons and beliefs. In Punjab, it is celebrated as this day marks the return of Shri Guru Hargobind, accompanied to our witnesses. And then the golden gateway to God, Harimandir Sahib, was adorned. Moreover, it is also celebrated as the royal homecoming of Lord Ram after his 4 years of exile. And then Ayodhya rejoiced. In addition to this, some people on this day, Lord Buddha and Aaron. These days vary from each other, right? But they all exemplify victory of good over evil, reconnecting, celebrating brotherhood, and spreading love and smiles in the soul of Diwali. Not only do we light diyas, but we illuminate people's hearts during Diwali. This is what Diwali is all about. So this time, let's try away all the negativities and celebrate this wonderful festival with utmost joy. Thank you.
Good God bless you. I think the came with us is wonderful. It's very informative. Good God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Very good, Pratiksha. Wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Diwali.
Diwali, the festival of luster, brings fearless exhilaration and ecstasy. During Diwali, Ardhan diyas signify the end of darkness and ignorance, and gladden the atmosphere with the sparks around. Have we ever thought to enlighten ourselves on these festivities by celebrating an environment-safe and eco-friendly Diwali? Dear friends, let's listen to Savannah from class 7C about celebrating eco-friendly Diwali.
In most of times, but it is times, we can still have a chance. I think it was footage yesterday, and it made me wonder if human beings are really taking an effort to save Mother Earth. Oh, this is my opinion, and I'd like to present my views on why and how eco has become the lead of to teach Earth is dying. We are dying. We don't have any right to celebrate eco-friendly Diwali. Sorry, 1 second. A very good morning to one and all. This is Samara, and I'd like to present my views on why and how celebrating eco-friendly Diwali has become the need of the hour. It is the bitter truth. Earth is dying. We are dying. Air belongs to all of us, be it human beings, plants, animals, etc. We don't have any right to pollute the air, which clearly belongs to all of us together. Every Indian celebrate the Diwali with great zeal, but at the same time, keep the air around living hell. It has not only been reported the necessity to stop such tremendous amounts of pollution every year, burning crackers, pollutes air, and noise pollution, which not only affects the air we breathe, but also scares the animals that live around. We must take a step forward to save nature because when nature takes it away, nobody is safe. It is important to understand the depth of the situation. There are many ways to inculcate eco-friendly Diwali into our lives. For example, use only LED lights instead of candles. Make natural Diwali, go organic. Most important, save crackers. So let's make Diwali the festival of joy, not only for us, but also for the environment. Thank you and have a good Diwali.
Very good, Samira.
Thank you.
With these wonderful ideas.
Dear audience, as we all know, the pandemic of COVID-19 has hit the entire humanity hard. It has affected innumerable lives across the globe. As the sword of coronavirus is still hanging over our heads, it is necessary to stay safe. The danger is not yet over. The fight with an enemy is still on. Under such circumstances, it becomes even more important
members out at their best. So this showed that during the pandemic, the celebrations have to be different. Because in order to fight the coronavirus, one has to be right. So let's pray that the light of Diya's attain victory over the darkness spread by COVID-19. And let this year can worship by staying at home. And let Diwali, our spirits be at the top. Thank you and wish you all a very prosperous Diwali.
Thank you for guiding us to commemorate Diwali in a conscious way.
Gunika, you were perfectly fine. You said so too. So everyone from DPS family and Amritsar should follow the guidelines which you told. This was completely correct, and we will abide definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gunika, I think rightly said by Raki ma'am. The special days for all of us. As you know that NGT has given guidelines regarding because of increase, the number of cases are increasing, and there is a likelihood that the risk of corona will multiply further. So that is the reason we have guidelines. We have to celebrate in a much eco-friendly way rather than busting cracker the traditional way in which we use. Very good, Monica. Keep it up. God bless you. Nice messages you have shared. God bless.
Students, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Let's continue.
Good morning, sir. Dear friends,
have you ever thought what kind of fun we look for while celebrating Diwali? Diwali, the festival of lights. The origin of this word was to light up every dark corner of streets and houses. Then we added crackers and sweets to the celebrations. The adrenaline rush, the heights of excitement by bursting crackers had no comparison. Let's listen to two sides of a healthy debate on the motion Diwali can't be fun without crackers. We have two teams for the debate. The first team, may I request Harpreet of class +2 Commerce with Max to speak for the motion.
Imagine a Diwali with an eco-friendly firecracker. I'm sure this must have had an intriguing effect on your ears. A very scintillating morning to Reverend Principal Sir, respected members of the jury, my worthy opponents, and dear audience. I, Harpreet, feel privileged to vehemently speak for the motion. I would clearly and entirely like to state that Diwali would be a total disappointment without fireworks. As mentioned by my opponents, that concerns about air pollution are rising. Well, I'd like to inform them that India has mandated only firecrackers ahead of this Diwali. My opposition would be having a hard time believing it that India's Health Minister Harshvardhan unveiled a line of green firecrackers which would resolve the crisis of air pollution / emissions by and cut down on noise and what we really need to contemplate upon right now is the question that are fireworks the sole reason for air worsening? Well, a report found out that the major causes of pollution in the a metropolis of 46 million people were vehicular emissions, construction and development construction that is done in the name of development. I'd like to opponents that a holistic view would help them see this issue so wider. Let me point out some facts at you. The superpower America celebrates its Independence Day on the 4th of July every year while putting a show as the night falls. Well, I don't see pollution. I think when we talk about pollution, we discuss about it in a very comprehensive manner rather than stating that fireworks and pollution are complementary to each other as stated by my opponents. We see it through a lens of wise judgment which includes every possible factor. The part of the problem is not only fireworks, rather other significant contributions we make throughout the year to add to the Please be informed that Diwali is a festival that is witnessed annually. Do you believe that a single day, my dear audience, can cause such destructive impact on the environment as empirically witnessed the magical thrill on a child's face? He's lighting these sparklers with his eyes with joy and light. He waits the whole year for this one day to ignite sparklers for men too. I just have one question, my dear audience. If we are so alarmed by the pollution, then why did not the authorities take any action years ago? It's not as if pollution has appeared overnight. The facts are clearly straight, my dear audience. The firework industry is generating colossal amount of economic benefit, which the government is surely not in a position to let go. Pollution from fireworks, 0% of the total pollution, which is caused innumerable factors by opposition to missed out on. I'd like to rest it by stating that fireworks are the heart and soul of the valley. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, dear, for covering certain figures. Now, may I realize good minute automatically to speak against the motion. "300 fire incidents, 7 killed, 5 Valley." These were the headlines we all read last year. A very good morning to one and all present here. Today, I, Gurmanat, am here to speak against today's topic. Diwali can't be fun without crackers. Let me start off by giving you a situation. Imagine you have your board exam tomorrow, but your favorite artist is coming to perform in a place you know. Now, fun or give your board exam. I feel like burning crackers is very similar to this situation. If we keep on burning crackers because it's fun, then according to NASA, by 2050, a world will come. These crackers are playing climate change. The pace we're at right now, Earth will come to an end more quickly than imagined. You having fun will lead to a world crisis more deadlier than coronavirus. What makes the world fun is not us, but the people you're surrounded by. It's the smiles, the stories, the gifts, and just the presence of people. Crackers are just a required catalyst to your equation for a fun Diwali. I mean, would you have fun burning crackers alone? No, right? It's honestly all up to you, how you define fun. For me, it's helping others, but your definition of fun might be different from mine. But let me ask you one question. When you define fun, does that include pulling our earth, spending money on something that is up into the sky? Just so can you please? Can you remember Diwali is the festival of lights? Diwali should be the day where we help the less fortunate, not the day we resort to killing our own earth and hurting animals with all that noise. These firecrackers you have so much fun while bursting release toxic fumes, causing short and long-term health consequences. So fun, right? What makes firecrackers worse than any other sources of air pollution we encounter every day is that they're literally released. Would you inhale the dark gases released by your car? My fellow opposition also mentioned how we're not going to celebrate with firecrackers. Yes, totally. But can I point out how on 1st of July, Canadians only show from designated places because only a few people are able to afford them. Must have a firecracker use per day. And only few are able to get them. Same for America. Whereas in India, every single household buys crackers with no restrictions at all. Even after the Supreme Court restrictions last year, the pollution level was estimated 12 times the normal level. Not one, not two, but 12 times. While in America and Canada, it was only 5 times the normal level. We can't compare ourselves. I mean, is it important to fill our already environment with more poison? Bursting crackers only disadvantages. With money, poisonous smoke, unbearable noise, fire accidents, garbage, litter, and whatnot. Summarizing my position on this debate, liberation that goes into Diwali all boils down to a new path or go down the traditional one. Furthermore, I want you all to rethink about your definition of fun. This Diwali, be your own person. And ask yourself, would you rather burn your money into the sky, or would you like to help by being the shining light in their lives? We have the responsibility of bequeathing a cleaner and healthier future. If we don't wish for our happiness
Safety, who else will? Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good, Peter. Good, Manat. And Harpreet, I think both the speakers, they justified the facts in a very good way. Very good, Peter.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
Well
God
done,
bless.
Bharat, well done, Gharpreet, very nice. But we should, this time we should, we are, with the views of Guru Manat, that we should play green Diwali. We should go green and let us pray.
Sure.
That earth should neat and clean, and we should just quickly resume to the school. Right?
That's
Yes. Yes.
From the team 2, we are having Guriman from plus 1 medical and Jannat Preet from plus 2 medical. May I first invite the speaker for proposition, Guriman, to speak for the motion.
Diwali, a festival full of sweet childhood memories, a sky full of fireworks, a mouse full of sweets, a house full of peace, and a heart full of joy. A very fresh morning to wind all present here. Today I and God is here to speak in the favor of the topic, Diwali can't be fun without crackers. Imagine waiting an entire year for such an auspicious occasion and not being able to hear the boom of bombs on the streets, sprinklers in the hands of little children, eyes. Diwali without crackers just won't be the same. Fireworks have been a source of entertainment on this occasion for so long. One can always burst crackers and enjoy as per the guidelines given by the Supreme Court of India. And not just for the sake of fun, but also to support the economy of our country as well, to see the traditional way with which this festival was celebrated. The firework industry has an estimated turnover of 20 billion, employing more than 250,000 in just the state of Tamil Nadu. The firework industry is not just associated with child labor anymore. Complete a fireworks means having the entire livelihood of more than 2 people. I'd also like to point firecrackers are burst in Disneyland, USA, and Canada, and in all around the globe. New Year's Eve. Then why just ban firecrackers during Diwali? To support my point, I'd also like to add a firecracker a mere 0.3% to the pollution according to the surveys. What difference do you think will make if you reduce the world pollution by 0.3% by sacrificing all your joy emissions? Funny how throughout the year, no more about the environment, and there's mass deforestation, vehicular emissions, whatnot. But when we celebrate a festival, everyone goes to become an environmentalist. If we really wanted to control pollution, we'll have to ban various products, including ACs and refrigerators as well. Missiles wouldn't have come into existence if it weren't for the fireworks. Unless the fact is that some of the weapon systems used by artificial systems are supported by the Indian firework companies. And one day doesn't make a difference for the rest of the entire year. One can always use green crackers instead of the traditional fireworks, which are reported to have 30% less particulate area. At all, I'd like to conclude an author and historian, words. Fire ignites our dreams and anxieties and speaks to human in a language more basic than thought. Not only sacred and formidable, fire is so enduringly entertaining in its pyrotechnical fun without crackers. Thank you.
Well done, Guriman. I think you spoke very well with all the interesting facts put in a very informative way.
Thank you, sir.
Particularly for those who are fighting terrorists. Now we request the speaker for opposition, Janatri, the other side of this debate.
To people who are planning to burst crackers Diwali, do you know that one full jelly generates as much smoke as the force? love to celebrate the change of dates, and then we complain that the government isn't caring enough for controlling pollution. My dear viewers, I fail to understand how can it be fun to celebrate Diwali with crackers which are fueled by gunpowder, crackers which produce white dazzles by burning of aluminium that affect the brain eventually, crackers which contain carcinogens, crackers which endanger the lives of humans as well as animals. Diwali is the occasion to adorn the thali. Diwali is the occasion to throng the temples. Diwali signifies the importance of cursing the evil within and spreading propitiousness, not bursting crackers and spreading diseases, making the air vicious. So this Diwali, never forget, my friend, every cracker you burn becomes the ink in the pen that will sign the death warrant for your children and no one in the world. And if still this generation wants to associate Diwali with crackers which have generational impacts, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well done, Janet. I think very interestingly you put across everything. Children's excitement should not be the cause for others. Burning crackers, if it is causing problems to others and if it is raising the concerns for others, then definitely I think we should take a call. Very good, beta. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, dear, for these amazingly wonderful thoughts.
Dear audience, that was the last performance of today's special assembly. I would now request Reverend Akash sir to share his thoughts on this auspicious occasion of Diwali.
Very good morning to all of us here and your new principal, sir, who is also with you. I think this being his first assembly, so I welcome you. And I think I joined late, but I got the views and very well balanced and very well articulated, well researched, and I think you came out with the statistics also of how the percentage is going on the contribution for the cracking the crackers. So that is there, but I can just because I wish to add here that how we can balance ourselves, because the only point disturbing is that we have disturbed I can say that we got beyond our boundaries and disturbed the climate. And that is how where we see, because Diwali and cracking and Diwali, say no to crackers or Diwali. So these are the campaigns which have been trying to somehow rationalize our thinking that never let cross our boundaries, and we have to be in control. Then we can balance the whole environment, the sustainable environment, which United Nations talks about sustainable goals. So that has to be seen. So being Diwali or any other event which we try to do and carry forward, because there are a lot many activities which go on around us, because to push in consumerism, we consume a lot. That is why we see, because if you see the fueled by a lot of fossil fuels, so a lot of where we are disturbing the climate. So that is there, and for that to minimize, sometimes the intervention takes place. Trying to see it, because there were very good views which came out, because that is also an industry, and industry has to be supported by consumers. So somehow there is green crackers which came in, and to a sanction limit, there can be a different section limit. There can be a 45 minutes only to burst crackers, so that we can just be with ourselves if the festivals are out. So that can also be there. But yes, of course, it has to be responsibly done. That is very important, and a lot of you, I think, came up with those points. If we do it responsibly, we can live responsibly, because the planet has to survive, and that is very important. And which I think all of you, because there's no perfect answer, because this being where we share views, both pros and cons. So I think very nice. But yes, of course, I still feel that if you see if you're pushing young children out there not to burst crackers than what the adults are trying to do. Because if you see how many global leaders, including US and how much pollution they are trying to create, and what is Europe trying to do, because that is there where the selfish interests come, and then they push everything to the developing and the poor nation. Then you create the pollution. So a lot of debate is happening on the global order. This order is also happening. So there are major, bigger picture being seen, and you have to read a lot on that front. So that to create that, okay, why are we saying this? Let's say we talk about today, stubble burning, and then burning has caused a lot of, because I'm in Delhi, and yesterday was a bad day. The PM level was very high. So it was maybe because that came out of the farming side. So we cannot stop farming tomorrow, because that is how we have to survive. We need our meals. So the farming has to continue. So we cannot stop farming. So you cannot stop bursting crackers tomorrow. But that can be defined. Because otherwise people might flout rules, and what will you do? You will take action. Then how will the civil society survive? So there is a freedom of joy that has to be, as part of our right. So you have to see, in a picture, it can be more balanced, and raise your voice. I think raise your voice, write articles in your local dailies and on your blogs, and write to an extent where you can express, because all of you have, brilliantly expressed your views. On the sites which are there too, and you can be read about, and then you can deliberate further, you can discuss further, so you can have more passion on this kind of topic. So I think you must carry on this kind of maybe you can read and go to good websites all where statistics do come in. So how the world is trying to behave, and sometimes act totally irresponsibly, and but then we accept, because that is part of the economic growth, the GDP growth. So we accept fully, and we don't challenge our other leaders on chair, the so-called government. We don't challenge their hand, because let's say we talk about the vehicular pollution. So the vehicular pollution is there. This morning in the day came that from 1st of December, 1st of January, the audience will again will come. Now that then the less number of vehicles get sold, then there's an impact to the automobile industry. There's a lot of employment being generated when a car is being sold. So you cannot stop that, because that goes in the favor of the government. Government gets taxes, and through taxes the economy runs. So the pictures around where we are being displayed and portrayed that, okay, we are the problem makers because we burst cracker that single night. So that has to be seen, and maybe some sort of rules should be there. I feel that, okay, the celebration should continue, and maybe through responsible, as a responsible citizen, we can do to an extent, maybe through limitations by the and a lot of good green crackers can come in, which came, that could have been promoted this Diwali, because industry is in a mess. The country has a contracted GDP. So those who are here, and all of you might be reading that how the whole, the after COVID came in and the lockdown came in. So people are affected, employment is affected, livelihood is affected. So there are issues, and there are concerns. So we have to act both ways. So we just cannot stop one industry because we feel that, okay, that industry is, and create a scapegoat. Because in our society, we do try to create a scapegoat policy where we try to blame it, and we blame it on activity, and then we blame it because sometimes, one of you, I think, raised a very good voice on child labor. There is a child labor, yes, of course, in Tamil Nadu, where all these factors get manufactured. But then there are adults also who are involved, their livelihoods are involved. So if you don't push here, so they are badly impacted. Where will they will be going? So we have to do something. So maybe let's see, because this is an open debate which will carry on for years, because that is how our planet Earth is disturbed, and one odd activity cannot do that kind of a damage which we estimate and debate. So there are many more activities, but then the world world has to survive, world has to produce things to consume for the greater population of this planet. We have to progress because science and technology, whenever they move forward, they will try to create pollution somewhere around. So we have to be more responsible. That is what I can say. Excellent views, and I think very well organized to join the effect. But very, very nicely, I think you all have done very good research. Good for you. But keep on floating this around at how to act responsibly in this Diwali. So maybe you not find it a factor, but then you can have fun from other elements. So wish you all a very happy and great Diwali. Enjoy the day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for pearls of wisdom. I would now request Principal Sir to share his views on today's assembly.
Very good morning to everyone. Respected Akash sir, Lucky ma'am, my dear colleagues, my dear children. I tell you, it's really a privilege for me to be a part of this virtual assembly this morning. As Akash sir said, that yes, this is my first assembly for DPS Amritsar, and the occasion is also truly very big. It is a special occasion in that too in Amritsar when Amritsar we have Golden Temple, and this Diwali day is actually the day commemorated or celebrated rather for the laying down of the foundation stone of the Golden Temple. So I think I'm very lucky that way. I'm blessed to be here in this holy city, and that too was DPS Amritsar with you all wonderful people around. So I think very nicely organized assembly by English department. I appreciate the efforts put in by the teachers, the mentors, and everybody. I know the event is being made live on YouTube also. So many of the students and our near and dear ones, they are joining us in YouTube. So I would like to take this opportunity, as Akash has sensitized the issues very rightly, that today's the concern is very important. This Diwali is special in many ways. Biggest threat is Corona. Then the rising pollution has raised the alarm. We have to be very thoughtful. We have to be very sensible. We have to be responsible also while celebrating this occasion. So children, please take the words seriously. Follow the words which Akash has given. I think very rightly he has quoted the message in what way we should celebrate Diwali. It's not by bursting crackers you will get the happiness of this occasion. There are many ways to feel happy about this occasion, to celebrate this occasion. Yes, go to temple, do pujas, decorate your house with lights, with rangolis, exchange gifts with your friends, family members, and go around with your neighbors. So I think that's the best way. So there are many alternative ways in which you can have Diwali. Yes, green Diwali with green crackers also would be an option, rather that is the only option we have. We cannot think of going back to the traditional ways of bursting crackers, because again our excitement should not be a cause of trouble to others. The cases are rising, situation is alarming, so we have to be thoughtful for the same again. So children, I wish you all a very happy Diwali, and yes, from DPS Press, happy Diwali to everyone. Stay safe, take care, celebrate the occasion with all the happiness and joy, and yes, make it a memorable Diwali. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for these wonderful words of inspiration. I would like to conclude today's special assembly on Diwali with lines. This Diwali, may you also take a deep breath and start again. May you also learn from the pain. May you also open your heart to new beginnings, because that's what Diwali symbolizes. This Diwali, may you also celebrate your victories over darkness, evil, and ignorance. May you also open your heart to light, goodness, and knowledge, because that's what Diwali symbolizes. This Diwali, may you not only light rows of clay camps, but lamps of light, knowledge, and goodness in your soul too, because that's what Diwali symbolizes. Thank you, everyone. Wishing you all a safe and happy Diwali.